What is your role as a professional planner? So what are some of the best practices that are already in place today that you have as guidelines in looking at that? And then how do you do that, and what are your next steps? So not just within your organization itself, but where can you look out around you for help in understanding what the impacts are for your operation? And then we'll do some QA. This picture down here is out of England. It was an oil depot that was within about a minute, 20 tankers that they had around had exploded. And I'll talk about that a little bit.
All right. Business factors driving information availability. We're looking for targeting optimum uptime for your organization. That doesn't mean that everyone needs to be up 100% of the time. Okay, it's about finding the right balance between your business requirements, the technology, and the cost. Okay, businesses are looking for more granularity. What's the risk, right? And then what are the impacts of those specific risks? Mary clearly touched on that earlier on. And then you move, once you have the impacts of those risks, you begin to flesh out your requirements for your systems. Okay? What are those optimum requirements? Let's find the balance point between requirements, cost, and technology restrictions for your organization, and avoid over-investing. Because as you go through and you determine those requirements as a business, having your business hat on, you want to make sure you're building a business case. Because if you just go forward and say, I want this application needs 100% uptime because I say so, they're going to throw your business case back at you. You need to prove them through demonstrating risk and impact, and having a solid cost model built for the solutions that you're recommending in order to get it onto the floor.
Expertise in both business and technology, like I mentioned. Many of my companies, unless it's a very technical position, they tend to want individuals who have a mix of both business and technology. They want individuals that can present to the executives, that understand the business aspect, the budgets, and they also want individuals that can talk to IT and understand what they need as far as their recovery strategy, and to be able to have a conversation with them. Global experience, this is very critical. We're seeing it so much, especially in Asia Pacific. If you can look at getting global experience within your company, try to do it. Be strategic. Think about how you can get that background within your current company, because it's going to be very, very marketable, especially in the next 3 to 5 years, because companies are just struggling to get individuals to cover their other regional offices. Do I see hands now? Wide array tangent skills, that's emergency management, crisis management, information security, health and safety, compliance, audit, you name it. As you advance your career, you're going to become more and more involved in all these different tangent skills because it's an enterprise program. Strong soft skills. Now, this is what really separates a good business continuity professional from a fantastic business continuity professional. Because let's just face it, you can write a great program, but it means nothing if it's sitting on a bookshelf. So this is the key thing that companies are looking for. This is numero uno. This is what they're really focused on. And this is the hardest thing to communicate in your resume. So when you're looking at developing your skill sets, you want to emphasize how strategic you are, thinking outside the box, developing business case scenarios, interacting with executives, interacting with all the individuals across the company, rolling out the program. But most important, they're looking for someone who has a true passion for the field. A lot of my companies come to me, and I'm going to say this, but this is what they say. They say, Cheyenne, I want a cheerleader. I want a cheerleader. I want someone who can really lead this program, but get people excited about it. I don't like the word cheerleader. I like the word champion. They want someone who can champion the program.